fool.
We ain't baby all close.
Nah, you stupid.
But yo, look, Puff is
Nah. You working with
I've known
Pac?
Puff for 30 years.
You saw Big before he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying?
In the documentary, there was insinuations of, that Diddy possibly had something to do with both Tupac and Biggie. And,
Who's telling the story, right? You can skew
People very close to the situation.
but you can create any narrative.
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, T.I., Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say for? Nelly your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fiance, say fuck that.
People would think it would be unethical, especially if you've been accused of such things, to be the person blowing the whistle on other people being accused of such things. 50 don't give a okay? He don't give a He posted the Netflix thing. He said #1 in 36 countries and 11 others still going up, okay? Now, here it is. 50 is now posted a picture, an edited picture of that. A picture that someone drew of Jay-Z.
50 Cent's Diddy Doka series didn't just make noise, it shook the entire streaming space. From the moment the title dropped, the series climbed charts at a speed nobody expected, even outperforming long-running giants like Stranger Things. Whether people tuned in out of curiosity, nostalgia, or controversy, one thing became clear fast. 50 didn't come to entertain quietly. He came to expose, and he did it with precision. Now, just when viewers thought the dust was settling, new rumors are lighting the internet back up. Whispers of Season 2 are getting louder by the day, and this time, the scope appears even bigger. Insiders and online chatter suggest that the next chapter could include what fans are already calling the Jay-Z files. And if that turns out to be true, it would mark one of the most explosive moments in hip-hop documentary history. But Jay-Z isn't the only name on 50's radar. According to growing speculation, there are 7 high-profile figures who could become central targets in the next season. Each name carries its own history, controversies, and unanswered questions, some tied loosely to Diddy, others connected through industry power, personal conflicts, or long-standing rumors that never fully went away.
I think, and just to kind of like roll off of what 50 was saying, I did not believe that I did not believe that it was going to be this crazy, but he's been the biggest champion of it. And so I think the goal was, the original conversation that 50 and I had in sitting down and talking about it, in the wake of Cassie filing her lawsuit, which is when we kind of had our first conversation, right then, was understanding that there were a lot of rumors in the industry. There was a lot of talk about, some of this bad behavior. I think Cassie's lawsuit, the level of detail that, getting underneath the hood and seeing the level of detail that she brought forward was really a lot to digest. And I think that both 50 and I were really interested in the nuances of tackling a story like this, kind of understanding, where does the role of victim, begin and end versus being a perpetrator, and kind of understanding cycles of violence and these kind of reoccurring patterns, and just seeing how complex the story was, and that no one was really treating it like that. Everyone was just very focused on salacious headlines and with no context, and so I think for us, we wanted to put that care into the story.
But they did characterize it as a hit piece in the very beginning, is because they didn't get a chance to watch it, when they were saying that. And then after they see it, you see everyone's changed their mind, and it becomes the #1 dog.
But also someone calling it a hit piece was a statement from Diddy's team. So, I mean, what's your response to Diddy's team? Of course, they're going to probably have an opinion. And then what's your opinion on people that just say that you're petty? Are you petty?
I accept that. I'll take that. I'll wear that. I'm fine. I have antics that I've become comfortable with on social media because of the usage of social media. That's just that. You know what I mean? But when they look at, they'll say, me deciding to go on ABC is petty. The morning show is the biggest show. These people, they came from, it's a great opportunity to be on that actual platform. But they looked at it further and said, it's airing in prison, so this would be why I would like to do that. and it didn't come across as a reason not to. Of course, I was aware that it would be airing.
And for both of you, one of the other questions fans are asking is, there are a lot of great and powerful interviews in this, but where are A-list celebrities? Where are people in his orbit that remain silent? Like, they've never really even spoken out against the allegations or anything that's going on. Are people just concerned about their careers? Are they afraid to speak out? Why is, because I remember Harvey Weinstein, right away everyone was like piling on and talking. Yeah. Why is everyone afraid to say anything about Diddy?
It's a part of the hip hop culture. Like, they think that they are telling something, or just mind your business type of thing. Like, so if there's no, other than that, you would look, if I wasn't saying the things that you've heard me say, there would be nothing being said at all. So it'd just be, you would assume that the culture is for those behaviors.
When the buzz first started about season 2 of 50 Cent's explosive Netflix series, one of the most unexpected names to surface was Marlon Wayans. Yes, the comedian and actor known for Scary Movie and White Chicks. Most people didn't see this one coming, but once you look at his recent stir with 50, it suddenly makes sense why he's being mentioned. The feud began in a surprisingly calm place, an interview. Wayans was asked for his thoughts on Sean Combs, The Reckoning, and rather than applaud the doc, he urged caution. In his words, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between him and Puff. And before it's between the both of them, it's between both of them and God. He emphasized that there's karma to every action you take. Marlon's take was less about supporting Diddy and more about questioning motivations when someone is already down. He echoed a sentiment many feel, that going after a fallen figure might cross a line, even if wrongdoing is involved, and that narrative shaping in documentaries doesn't always tell the full story. But 50 Cent didn't let that comment slide quietly. He hit back fast and hard on social media, calling on memes, character imagery from White Chicks, and bold posts to throw shade right back at Marlon. Things quickly turned petty, with AI-generated images and back-and-forth posts keeping their beef firmly in the spotlight.
About time for a social media beef with 50 Cent. What was it like in the family chat?
My brothers, they were funny. Damon was like, why you pick the biggest brother? He's on gamma rays. Stick to beefing with Soulja Boy, Kevin Hart, people that we can beat. You fight him. Leave guys that got shot 9 times alone. He survived 9.
And so I backed out.
I just said his name. They asked me about the documentary. I was like, I didn't see it. And then they asked me about it, and I just gave my opinion. I was just like, I don't think brothers need to be quarreling in public like that. And then what I get into? A public quarrel with a brother. And I just think it was bad for the culture. And so I kind of backed out. I don't even say that name anymore. If you ask me, hey, you got change of $1? I need a half a dollar, so you need a half a dollar.
All right, so I'm gonna make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll.
What makes this clash so compelling isn't just that it's a celebrity feud, it's the timing. The drama exploded right as the conversation around the documentary was reaching fever pitch, turning what could have been a one-off opinion into days of online trolling and meme warfare. For Marlon, he insists it was never about defending Diddy or taking sides, just a perspective on storytelling and fairness. But to 50 and many fans online, his comments hit differently, and the response made it clear. Marlon Wayans isn't just in the conversation, he's becoming part of the narrative.
What do you think about the back and forth between 50 and Marlon Wayans? with him and Marlon Wayans, I don't understand, you know, Marlon got his own opinion, just like everybody got an asshole. He got his own opinion too. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna say whatever he wanna say. But, you know, when you know somebody is going to war or don't like somebody or somebody got a beef with somebody, unless you wanna be a part of that beef or take a part of that, why you gonna get involved in it? You understand? You know, keep your opinion to yourself. If you know those two people got a beef and you got a voice out here. Marlon got a voice because he comes from that family that has done a crazy, you know, comedy shows and things for our community as far as being the elites of the comedy world and then of the movie world. And he comes from that family, bro. So, you know, you putting his voice and saying that, you know, 50 is doing something wrong and stuff like that. People can't tell people what to do and how to do with their lives and with their time and everything like that. And if he's going against Puff and he's putting stuff out there, that's his business. That's him and Puff's business. You understand? Like people try to say I'm doing something wrong. That's me and Puff's business. You understand? No, but it's all right for him to send dudes to try to do something to me. It's all right for him to, you know, send people or get them information so I can lose my job. It's all right for them to do the they do, you understand? But when they see somebody like me or doing it back or saying something, I gotta be some broke this, I gotta be some jealous this, I gotta be some hating ass and stuff like that. No, this is war. You understand? I might not have the ammunition he have, I might not have the people that he have. So for Marlon Wayans to go at 50 like that, both of them got money. You understand? Both of them got, you know, their own peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But for Marlon to put out a clip that is an AI generated clip against 50, that's something whole different, bro. That's something whole, and I see that's happening right now. They got a clip of me holding a picture of Diddy, and I think it's 50 or somebody in the bed together. You understand? I ain't never had that picture right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that. That's a lie. But they're allowing that like that to come on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They're allowing people, you know, to cut and paste and put stuff out there and make people seem like, you know, they are some kind of fanoid, some homosexual ass whatever. And I know you can't say that on a thing, but that's what it is, bro. And I just hate that they are allowed and they can't be sued for doing stuff like that, man. And that's what, if you're gonna do anything, you know, you should be able to sue somebody to be doing stuff like that. For him to put 50 in the hot tub with Puff or get that picture when he knows it's an AI generated picture, that was low. That was real low. But he said, so since 50 trolling, I'm a troll. So have that same energy when you see that man. Keep trolling when you see that man. And that's what I gotta say about that one. My whole thing about it is, bro, you know, people going around saying, but Diddy's in jail. And him being in jail don't bring back none of the or none of the people that died not only on his watch, on his making. It don't bring back big. You know what I'm saying? I heard one journalist talk about Suge Knight is the one who, you know, big and set big up and everything like that. So let me ask you something. Suge Knight was working in accordance with Puff to keep big, to get big out of California. He was working with Puff to keep big from going to London. Suge Knight was working with Puff to do that? I don't think so. I heard Puff tell Kirk Burroughs on that Thursday, yo, Big ain't going nowhere. You could go by yourself, but Big ain't going nowhere. You know what? When you look at things and you see things, you know that facts will change your feelings.
Next up on the list is Jay-Z. And honestly, this one hardly comes as a surprise. If there's one name you'd expect to surface after Diddy and 50 Cent's growing lineup of expose targets, it's Jay. Simply because these two have shared decades of intertwined history in the music industry. From collaborations to quiet competition, their relationship has never been straightforward. And now, with the momentum 50 has built from Sean Combs, The Reckoning, fans are speculating that Jay's own story might finally be next in the spotlight.
Point of view, was they really friends or not?
How close was Diddy and Jay-Z? They was close enough that they wasn't playing basketball, they wasn't playing baseball, they wasn't playing football, and they wasn't playing hockey or soccer for Diddy to come on stage, pat him on his ass, and then make the statement to people in the world that can't nobody call me Sean but Jay-Z. Now, I don't know what kind of statement, and I can't say, I wish I could say half a homo, but I know I can't say it. But I don't know what kind of half a homo that is. And you trying to say that you're not close to somebody. You coming on stage, patting them on their ass, and then you making a broad statement to the public, can't nobody call me Sean but Sean Carter. And I heard Jay-Z said the same thing about them. But they were so close that they had matching white girls together. Because when they used to see each other, they used to say, yo, how your skinny white girl doing? He'd be like, yo, how your skinny white girl doing? So, I guess that's a certain type of closeness.
50 has already been dropping hints. On Instagram, he posted a photo of Jay-Z, but it wasn't random. The engagement on the post skyrocketed, especially in the comments, where thousands of users began chanting the Jay-Z files, predicting that a dedicated season or special focused on Jay is on the horizon. 50 didn't hide his reaction. He liked multiple comments suggesting it's coming, fueling the rumor mill even further. Given how influential Jay has been for decades, the idea of a documentary digging into his legacy, his business empire, and his alliances, especially his long friendship with Diddy, is enough to keep fans buzzing. Jay's silence on the issue only adds fuel to the speculation. While he hasn't confirmed or denied anything publicly, the internet is already acting as if the next chapter of the saga is guaranteed to involve his name.
Now, a lot of people think it's unethical for a rapper to be blowing the whistle on another rapper, given the fact that many rappers do the same things. Now, maybe not Diddy things, but like, you know, I keep telling you, I know many rappers who they do domestically assault their women. They have put their hands on their woman. They have beat their woman before. They have a domestic case. People would think it would be unethical, especially if you've been accused of such things, to be the person blowing the whistle on other people being accused of such things. 50 don't give a okay? He don't give a He posted the Netflix thing. He said #1 in 36 countries and 11 others still going up, okay? Now, here it is. 50 is now posted a picture, an edited picture of that. A picture that someone drew of Jay-Z. And 50 said, please stop sending me stuff like this. I'm not going to post it. But of course, he's being facetious because he posted the picture that he claimed he wouldn't post. Now, that's not the interesting part, y'all. The interesting part is when you look at it, 50 was in the comments here and he was liking posts. You can't see what the author, which will be 50, likes. But 50, and I guess I could post it on, give me a second. I could post it on our burner page. Wait, what? Wait. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Every time I open my phone, I see like a million different things. Anyway, because I don't want to slow the stream now. 50 is liking these comments, and these comments are saying, yo, do the documentary on Jay-Z next, right? Oh, actually, people posted on Twitter. So they're actually saying, and they're encouraging, and 50's liking it. Here we go. It's a 50 Cent liking a comments hinting Jay-Z's next. Somebody says, my only question. He's next, isn't he? 50 liked it. Okay.
Next up on 50 Cent's hit list for season 2 is Rick Ross. And honestly, this isn't just another name slapped on a rumor list. It's a title with decades of history behind it. The beef between Rick Ross and 50 Cent is one of hip-hop's longest, most public rivalries. And if 50 really is planning to dig deeper, this is about to get even more intense. The feud dates back to the late 2000s. According to reports, things ignited when Ross's early music included lines perceived as a jab at 50, prompting 50 to respond with tracks like Officer Ricky and Go Ahead Try Me, direct disses aimed squarely at Rosie. From that point on, the two traded shots on records, in interviews, and across social media. But this beef didn't stay musical. It spilled into legal drama, personal attacks, and viral trolling that fans still talk about today. Even more recently, the conflict flared up again. In March 2025, 50 roasted Rick Ross's Millennium Tour role, claiming Ross can't sell tickets, and mocking him for relying on songs like I'm on One to keep crowds hyped. Ross didn't stay quiet. He fired back on Instagram, calling 50 a hoe, and criticizing him over comments about their mutual connections, including Big Meech. Now, with the Doka series out, 50 is clapping back yet again.
Hey guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world. That part where the young guy went he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers.
Number 4, Janice Combs. On the surface, Janice Combs might not be a name you hear in everyday headlines. But if season 2 of 50 Cent's Doka series really digs into how Diddy became who he is today, her story could end up being one of the most revealing angles of all. After all, she was the single mother who raised Sean Diddy Combs almost entirely on her own, shaping his formative years after his father died when he was just a toddler. Janice wasn't just a parent. She was everything in Diddy's early life. A former model and teacher's assistant, she worked multiple jobs, sometimes holding 3 or 4 at once, just to provide a better upbringing and quality education for her son. That's the image she insists the documentary got wrong. In her own words, she said the Netflix series included lies and inaccuracies about his upbringing, claiming that she raised him with love and hard work, not abuse. But the drama doesn't end with her defense. Some childhood friends quoted in reports about Combs's past have painted a very different picture of the environment he grew up in. One friend said that Janice hosted what were described as freak-offs at their Harlem home, where promiscuity, substances, and unpredictable behavior were commonplace, experiences that he implied left a lasting impact on Combs's worldview and behavior later in life.
Already said that I believe that he was victimized, and I think it happened long before the industry. People really don't want to look closer into his childhood and to what his mama had going on in that house. God knows what he saw and what happened to him in his own mama house. All of those strangers, them up involved, looking around, seeing what was going on. And let's just be clear, it sounds like her house was a house of professional freak offs. So who knows what he saw or what could have happened to him while she was busy entertaining people and pouring and getting tips, as she would say, for her after-hour life.
Oh yeah. He was. I'm gonna say he was surprised to hear that.
School bus driver. No, was he surprised or was he like, zip it, you talking too much? Because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like you talking a little bit too much. They don't need to know about that. While she was sitting there, because I was a bus driver and I was this, and I worked at the after hours. And I would pour them drinks and they would give me big tips.
She didn't say it just like that. Big tips. You know, in
big pimpin', spending cheeks.
In Sean's own words, in Diddy's own words, he had said he had a sigh of relief learning that he was the son of a hustler or a gangster. Like he wanted that status. He wanted to say that he was a sigh of relief is a wild thing to say, that your daddy was a gangster or a hustler. That's what you heard that he was.
Well, I mean, like Tim said, they had a bunch of blaxploitation movies being played around the house all the time. They grew up with the Mac playing. They grew up with Superfly playing. Like, I mean, if that's what you got going on, you got two women in the house and there's no men around, and these are what the little boys are watching. You got basketball players coming over late at night. You got hustlers coming over, PIMPs coming over, women who look like they were modeling for Jet Magazine coming over. Like, it sounds like the nature of the environment is what shaped their perception of what cool was.
Next up on 50 Cent's hit list for season 2 is Ray J. And if you thought 50's documentary wasn't going to steer into this territory, think again. While Ray J isn't typically mentioned in the same breath as industry giants like Jay-Z or Diddy, his name keeps popping up in unexpected places. Interestingly, the most famous clash involving Ray J and 50 Cent didn't start with music at all. It began with an infamous backstage scuffle. Years ago, at a concert event in Las Vegas, Ray J confronted fellow rapper Fabulous. 50 recounts the moment with a mix of amusement and disbelief, suggesting alcohol and ego might have fueled Ray J's actions. He explained that Fab went on to perform that night, glasses on and unhurt, firmly suggesting there was never a knockout blow to talk about in the first place. But this isn't the only moment tying Ray J to 50's commentary. In recent months, 50 has been sharing clips of Ray J's own media appearances, sometimes playfully mocking or critiquing his behavior.
Now, as a journalist, you heard me say what I said, and that's kind of what cranked this whole thing up. But then fast forward to the documentary. Saying that they was getting their ass taken, bro, multiple times. What? Kept partying? Owe you some money? I mean, yo, what the f is going on in this world, bro? Said I woke up with females in the bed. Then I woke up and Diddy was in the bed. What was Diddy doing in the bed, bro? Ooh, man, I went and took a and my coming out way more runnier. I'm feeling sore around the rear end area. I know what happened. I've been taken, and now I'm still here partying, acting like nothing ever happened.
Next up on the list of targets 50 Cent might expose in season 2 is Stevie J. And this one stands out because it isn't rooted in personal beef or old club fights. Instead, Stevie J finds himself in the crosshairs because of something bigger, his open support for Diddy during the backlash surrounding Sean Combs, the Reckoning docuseries. Stevie J isn't just any celebrity friend. He's been a longtime part of the Bad Boy family, a producer, and a figure many associate with the inner circles of hip-hop legacy. So when 50 Cent's documentary dropped and the world turned its attention to Diddy's past, Stevie didn't quietly sit on the sidelines. In fact, he publicly offered himself up as a bodyguard for Diddy, claiming he would literally step in and fight anyone who came for the embattled mogul. That statement alone set the internet ablaze, not just for the content, but for the confidence and loyalty behind it. 50 Cent's response was exactly what you'd expect: trolling, teasing, and pushing Stevie's claim into meme territory. When Stevie J said he was ready to defend Diddy, 50 fired back with a mix of playful mockery and unapologetic edge, pushing fans to question how serious Stevie really was and whether his allegiance would actually hold up in a real conflict.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Is she with gang them? Or is it that you sucking little Rod dick? However it go, I want you to fade. All that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat the out of you on TV or something. Don't duck that. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
That's to me, son. I ain't with it. That's all you gotta do. That's all I gotta do. Think somebody want to fight with my shit. Come on. I hope you get past the security.
Rounding out 50 Cent's rumored list of targets for Season 2 of his Netflix documentary saga is Floyd Mayweather. For anyone who's followed 50's career, both inside and outside of music, this makes total sense. Their relationship has been rocky, dramatic, and full of public moments that went way beyond a casual celebrity friendship. At one point, 50 Cent and Mayweather were considered close. They hung out, exchanged praise for each other's success, and even appeared tight enough that fans believed the bond would last. But over time, that dynamic shifted. Rumors of financial disputes, disagreements over business strategy, and clashing personalities slowly made their friendship look more like a fragile alliance than a solid foundation. Sources close to both men indicated that pride and business interests played a huge role in where things went wrong. Things got particularly tense when comments and social media posts from both sides started dragging their personal issues into public view. Floyd, known for his confidence and unfiltered voice, didn't hold back when questioning 50's approach to business and loyalty. 50, never one to stay quiet, fired back with equally bold remarks, making sure fans remembered every throwback interaction and every fresh jab. What makes Floyd's inclusion especially intriguing is how different their feud feels from 50's other beefs. This wasn't just about music. It spanned boxing, branding, respect, and billion-dollar egos.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing. What Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna with nobody, and I don't want nobody with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? For you haters today, I'm gonna go for $50,000 because I ain't got else to do. Money made, all motherfucking day.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket of ice, man.
So what do you think? Is 50 Cent really gearing up to expose a whole new side of the industry in Season 2? And could these 7 names be the start of something even bigger? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any new videos. Until then, fam, keep it real.